Hey there, VCE HHD students. My name's Andy. I'm a VCE Health and Human Development teacher. In this short video, we're going to look at creating a plan to have completed as many practice exams for HHD as you can before the end of your exam. So students often ask me, how many practice exams should I complete before the exam at the end of the year? And so it's good to remember that there's no exact amount that will equate to you achieving a certain mark and a study score. So it's not as if you completing 20 practice exams means that you'll get a 40, or if you only complete 10, you'll only get a 30. Obviously, the more that you complete, the greater the opportunity you have to test your knowledge and test your HHD skills. And also, the more likely you are that you'll come across questions that might be similar to those in the actual exam. So in saying that, obviously you want to try to complete quite a number of them before you get to the exam at the end of the year. But it's better to focus on reviewing the exams that you do complete and understanding where you can improve, rather than just completing a whole heap of them and not getting any feedback. It's really that review process that I think is the most important part about completing practice exams, because that then allows you to update your notes and to think about what you need to do differently in questions in the future to ensure that you achieve full marks. I think it's important to try to complete the VCAR exams that have been part of the life of this study design. So for health, the 2018 to 2022 exams are available online. Prior to the 2023 exam this year, it would be a good idea to complete those, and also to try to complete a few company exams at a minimum. But most importantly, I think you should have a plan about how you can make sure that you get this number of exams completed before the exam at the end of the year. So how do you create a plan? I think it's ideal to set up some kind of timetable like the sample that I've got here. So this sample timetable here is for the couple of weeks that you're leading up to the HHD exam at the end of the year. So I tell my students I think it's best to work backwards from the date of the HHD exam. So the HHD exam is on a Friday this year. Obviously, you can go to the VCAR website to get all of the details of your various exams. And so once you put that into your timetable, I would then think about working backwards to ensure in the couple of days before the exam, what you're doing is you're reviewing your notes and you're reviewing questions on practice exams where you lost marks, so that going into the exam, you don't make those same mistakes again. So then what I'd be doing is about a week before the HHD exam, I'd probably be trying to complete the 2022 VCAR exam, because that obviously is one of the exams that will be most similar looking, okay, to the 2023 exam this year. And then you might then give yourself a day before you sit down and mark that 2022 exam, so that you can give yourself plenty of time to use the examiner's report from the VCAR website, okay, go through and mark it thoroughly, and then spend time updating your notes on any new pieces of content that you might have taken from the examiner's report, or anything new that you might have learned that you didn't have in your notes, and also to make sure that you're noting down where the areas were that you lost marks, so that when you're coming up to review those in a few days' time, you're able to do that easily. I've then left a gap day here because I'm sure you'll probably have other subjects that you're sort of focusing on. Okay, so you need to leave some time for those. And then on the Tuesday, you might want to complete the 2021 VCAR exam. And then the following day on the Wednesday, do that same review process. Okay, so you can see by working backwards, you can then work up to the point which you're at on this date when you're viewing this video, and think about, well, how many exams can I fit into my schedule to complete before the HHD exam? So hopefully there's still enough time between now and the exam where you can fit in all of the VCAR papers as well as some company papers as well, okay, and give yourself plenty of time to complete that marking process, and to make sure that you're able to be on top of, okay, all of that content and key skills before the HHD rolls around at the end of this year. Okay, hopefully you found that useful and you're able to put that into practice in the lead up to the exam. If you're after more health resources and tips for this year, please follow the Health Resources Hub YouTube channel. If you subscribe to that, you'll get a new video coming out each day between now and the HHD exam at the end of the year. I'm also completing a couple of HHD exam preparation and revision lectures for ACE this year, so you can book a spot at book.acedvce.com. You can follow the Instagram and Facebook pages for the Health Resources Hub to be alerted to those videos that are coming out each day this year in the lead up to the exam, or you can send us an email if you've got some ideas for videos you'd like me to work on between now and then. Thanks so much.